Welcome back. I'm Casp, and this is episode 7. We are down in the factory today. I got all of this working. It's just running through a whole bunch of quarried stuff. Just puts it all into there. Potatoes are done. I got some of the auto crafting tables set up. There's a hopper underneath each one of these, and it then just collects it down there and brings it up through the pipe. These all have to be diamond pipes through the middle of each of these rows, but I don't have any diamonds left, so waiting for the quarry to find some. But that might take a while. It's just about down, well, it's down to like tin level, so it's getting tin now. And still hasn't found any gold or lapis or anything like that yet. I set up some rolling machines and made some metal posts, which is railcraft specific, and you can put the rails on them and they look really nice, so that's what we're going to do with these. And then I did also toss in the extractor and compressor here, and a whole bunch of other pipes that are going to be used later. I started just kind of laying them out, as well as these really nice stairs that stick out terribly right now, but I'm gonna head down over here. This is my planned kind of area for the rail station that's gonna collect all of the items that we quarry from over there, and then I have a tunnel set up, and it's just gonna, all the items are gonna come down a pipe down there and across into the factory. But this is what the metal posts look like. I forgot to bring some rails to show you, but I ran out of pipes when I was running this through, but it's all strung through. Yeah, basically the cobblestone pipes go out into the factory, and once it goes through the factory, then it comes through the stone pipe, and that goes into the sorting room. What was I gonna grab? Rails. That's right. Or tracks, I guess. And one out of crowbar and a mine cart. I'm still not entirely sure whether I want to do like a powered track and just have some torches now and then and run the chest carts through that, or if I want to use like a locomotive and have the locomotive run around. Might try to just do a powered track, just because you don't have to worry about the locomotive refueling and whatnot. But then again, once we get over to the island, if any mobs are in the way, a locomotive will just plow through them. But this is how the tracks look when they're laid on the post. It looks pretty decent. A lot better than just laying like a strip of cobblestone all the way across. And eventually we'll probably bring it out 3 wide. Which would look like that. But for now, we're just going to do the one strip just to get it all the way down there. So. Okay, so I have most of the track laid. It's just gonna all the items, instead of going into these chests, are probably going to go into, well, probably like a buffer chest or something, into a loader. It's going to load it into the cart, which is going to come down here. I still haven't laid all the track yet, but... And I'm still not quite sure what I'm going to do about like mobs and stuff that it's probably going to run into. No mobs will spawn on this stuff. But I have it. I think every 10th one I put in a booster, and with the chest cart on Railcraft, that'll just kind of go on the whole way. And I'm not sure if one will be able to handle everything the quarry brings in and make it back and forth. I may have to run one track there and then one track back and just have a whole bunch of them cycling, but for now we're just gonna try with the one, and then we'll have an item unloader here, and it will bring the items down here into this pipe and they'll get sorted through the factory. But again, we need more diamonds to finish up the factory first, but we can at least get all this set up. And I'm probably going to have some sort of building here. It's not just going to randomly come into the Mushroom Island and just drop it in a hole in the ground. But I'm going to finish laying all the tracks, and I may have to make more, I'm not sure. I think I just have a stack and a half left, but we'll see. Well, the rail is complete, and another good thing, the quarry just struck gold, so that's alright. I don't have any loaders or droppers set up yet. They're not really too hard to make. But I think we can actually link like 2 or 3 of these together and just have them all come out at the same time and all 3 load up and then all 3 head off. I think you can set it up like that, but I'll have to play around with it. But I may as well just haul a bunch of this stuff back while I have the cart here. What else did I have? Yeah, I ran through a abandoned mine shaft and chopped all that up, so I got a whole bunch of fences, which is nice if I ever need a whole bunch of fences. 6 rubies and 8 sapphires. That's interesting. I think rubies you can only get under desert biomes, and sapphires I think you can only get underneath ocean biomes. And yeah, I think this was where the desert went, so kind of half and half there. Well, off we go. And eventually I might switch this out with like a high-speed track, or at least a reinforced track. I think reinforced you can get like a 1.5 speed boost, and high speed is like a 2 times the speed of a normal track. But you blow up if you run into stuff, which could be a problem. Just grab the gold and iron for now. I gotta finish this pipe and run it up to an item unloader. Get that rolling. And I'm gonna make one of these loaders and one of these one unloader, and kind of play around with them a bit and see how they work. Okay, so I got these set up, the loader and unloader. They actually work really pretty slick. I've never actually used them before. Basically, I have everything that's not currently being filtered out into nothingness is all going up this way into the item loader. The reason I have... Oh, there's the cart. The reason I have the hopper and chest is because this buffer only has the 9 slots, and there's pretty good, well, there's a pretty good chance that it might end up with more than 9 different types of items trying to get in there at one point, and then they would just pop out everywhere. So this is just kind of an extra little buffer. Even though it is random, it'll go left or up and it'll just go down. But if the item loader is full, then nothing will go into the item loader. Everything will go up and either into the hopper or the chest and just run back down as soon as there's space. So that's working pretty good. Apart from the fact that mobs can walk on the track at the moment, not quite sure what I'm gonna do there. I might just put like fences on either side, but then they can still spawn on the track space, I think. I'm not sure. I know they can't spawn on this I don't know, the metal post specifically for tracks. I know they can't spawn on that, so I could just run that underneath and then put fences on either side, and that would probably work. But for now, just every now and then I have to kick the chest, but that's okay. It only happened once so far, but I'm sure it'll happen again. And so basically they land on these boarding tracks, which hold the chest completely still until it is empty, and then it lights up, and it's a directional one, so it lights up and fires it off back that way. This item loader loads into the chest here, just kind of an extra little buffer. You can have it so it comes straight out of here, but again, the 9 item restriction. So I just have it all drop it into a chest, and then it slowly gets pumped out of the chest with this redstone engine. Eventually I may want to put something a little quicker to pump all this stuff out, but a lot of this stuff is stuff that I just dropped in there. Something of note though, we do have an iridium ore, which is very nice. Because we can now make an advanced solar panel with that, which makes 1 EU per tick at night and 9 EU per tick during the day, which I think our one generator makes 10 EU per tick, and that uses the, well, just running off the coke coal or wood or whatever I throw in there. But this one piece of iridium is going to be really handy, just kind of well, I mean, at the moment with our current power requirements, the one advanced solar panel will easily be able to give us enough power for everything we're currently using, but going to want to use some upgrades. I do have an overclocker upgrade in both the macerator and the furnace, but they can have up to, I think, 12 or something if you use the other slots for other things. But yeah, and since I don't have anything filtered, I just have everything coming into this one chest here, but eventually this will all come out to here and filter it whichever way, and if it ends up not getting filtered, then it just wraps around and tries to get sorted and etc. Pipes, 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 and more pipes. Ah, just starting to get everything strung together here. It's looking a little bit more like it might actually work sometime in the near future. Yeah, starting to get the sorting room together too. I need a whole ton of diamond pipes to fit everywhere. They have to be all through here, all back here, and in between the auto crafting tables and stuff. So hoping the quarry will hit them pretty soon. A little bit of a snag with the train thing. This is the stuff, but it only seems to work when I'm standing over at the quarry. I'm assuming there's some sort of chunk in between that doesn't get fully loaded, so it just kind of stops until I go over there, but I suppose that's okay for now. But I may... Well, I should go back there and check how close it was. It was digging up some redstone last time I checked, so it should be getting pretty close to diamond level, which should be nice, and can get that all together and working. Starting to get a pretty deep hole down there. Down, down it goes. It looks like there is some lava down there too, which is nice, meaning I'll get some obsidian. It's on its last tank of fuel, but it might actually get all the way to the bottom without having to turn this refinery back on, which would be nice. Oh, nice, it is at diamond level. Now where's the cart? Probably. Suppose I should sleep before I spawn a whole ton of mobs here and get the cart stuck. Okay. So it's been a while, but it starts off. The cart parks underneath the buffer. Item loader fills the cart up. And when the cart is full, cart takes off. Then the cart arrives at the item unloader, drops all the items into the chest. Ooh, 14 diamonds, nice. And from the chest it gets pumped down underneath. All the items come through here. And they go underneath and around a bit. They come up through here. This is the factory sorting block, I guess I'll call it. You can see some things are getting sorted through, and basically if they're not sorted anywhere, I use wrenches to cover all the other corners. Then they just go through yellow, and that means they need to go to the sorting room, in which they come through there, come up through the sorting blocks, and get sorted where they need to go. I just have this first set of chests sorted so far. And basically, same sort of thing. I just throw wrenches in all the slots I don't want anything to go. Copper blocks as they get turned into blocks. and anything that's not there will just go white and it'll go up. If it happens to, like if the chest happens to be full, or if I happen to accidentally sort something but not sort it into a chest or something like that, it'll come up here through the top over here through a return pipe, and this is basically the overflow and unsorted chest, these three here. This gold one acts the same as coming in through the rail. As you can see, the quarry's brought in quite a bit of stuff, and I have the bars in here basically so that they can come down and through, and rather than getting reprocessed, they skip over that process and they come straight back there. They go to the crafting tables. Oops. Tin, blue, tin. What are you? Tin. Huh. Oh crap. Wait. No. What's... Oh... Ah. There we go. So basically I had yellow with a wrench on it, so nothing was allowed through yellow, and they would just hit that and they couldn't go any direction, and they just popped out. Oops. So I'll just fill that and it'll go off and do its thing. Anyways, the bars then get processed into blocks. They fall into hoppers, which are below here. The hoppers bring it back to this hopper, which then it gets pulled out of these hoppers and goes up through the pipe into the return pipe, and this connects here, which goes up front again and gets sorted. So all of that is finally working. It looks not bad. I think it looks pretty good, with keeping kind of the factory look and mixed it in with like a really nice clean look. I've made sure that you can't see anything, any stone or anything from any angle. These are all micro blocks here, so they kind of save on quartz, although I still have managed to use up pretty much all of my quartz just doing this. Thought I had a lot, but apparently not. They do let light through as well, and so I have some torches underneath each of these just to kind of light up the boxes here. And I think it looks, it's gonna look pretty good. I have a lot more little detailed things to add to this room afterwards, but to start with, I'm just happy with getting all these diamond pipes in and everything, and getting everything sorted. It takes quite a while actually, but it's definitely a lot easier to just come here, dump everything into here, and just let it go ahead and do its thing, and everything gets put where it's supposed to go. Okay, so I finished up putting all the pipes in behind the chest. Did a little bit more in the way of decorating, but still not sure what I'm gonna do down here as far as 'cause if I do all this quartz, it's just gonna be one giant huge quartz floor, and I don't know if it'll really work or look all that great. Up here, it's nice and broken up, so you don't really get that. But I ran down to the nether because I ran out of quartz, and ended up with another 32 levels, and I'm going to make another diamond pickaxe, again hoping to get silk touch or fortune. Ah, crap, that sucks. Ah, oh well, next time. But I think I'm gonna call it an episode there. Next time we'll probably finish up decorating the sorting room anyways. I guess I can probably throw these up. I made these. I'm not quite sure how they're gonna look, but I think they're gonna look pretty good. The roof is mostly gonna be quartz and with some other stone details. But I really like the way these things look. And you don't need redstone to light them up. You can make versions of these lights that do require redstone, so you can turn them on and off. Or you can just make the decorative version, which are just always on. And I think they look pretty good. Just gonna quickly see how they look beside the quartz. Oh yeah, that's gonna look really nice. But I guess the rest of that's for next time. I still need to go back and get some more quartz. I might try enchanting another pick or like maybe a helmet or something. Hopefully get Respiration 3 and Aqua Affinity. But, I guess we'll see. So, hope you enjoyed and hopefully see you next time.